What's up everyone, Clayton here, and today we're here with another Skyrim build. This Skyrim build is called the Challenger. The Challenger is kind of a throwback or a tribute to my Skyrim challenge. This character is pretty much from that challenge, from that Let's Play. We're kind of continuing on what the character would have been like if you could not have died at the Thelmore Embassy and been able to continue on and beat Alduin and such. So this is just kind of a continuation of what the character would have been like if we didn't die. So yeah, hopefully this is a pretty good video because I'm pretty pumped for this because I really enjoyed the character I created for that Let's Play. And yes, this video is going to be a little bit late on a Friday. Most of my Skyrim builds, not all of them, come out on Fridays. This one's going to be like at midnight or something, and maybe into Saturday, so sorry about that. But yes, this build is a tribute to the Skyrim Challenge Let's Play. So if you guys want to check that out as well, you're more than welcome to understand this character a little bit better. So anyways, this character is a Bosmer, or a Wood Elf, who hails from Valenwood. He's pretty much been trying to be the best he can be at archery and magic. He challenges anyone and everyone to a duel or to a fight to prove that he's the best. And he headed to Skyrim because he heard of all the challenges. Get it? Because he's the challenger. And he decided to show up there. And that's where we kind of start. Yeah, so this is a Wood Elf, and he uses mostly archery and conjuration as his main abilities. So we're going to go ahead and go over the main skills real quick, which are conjuration, restoration, archery, light armor, and sneak. The reason being is that you're going to be trying to sneak as much as you can with archery. That way you can have some range on the enemies that you're fighting, and then when you get caught, you use conjuration to not be able to get hit by the enemies. They're kind of your followers in a way. So that's kind of what the main skills are all about. Conjuration, you want to make sure you get up to Master and have everything that improves your Atronachs, because you'll not be using dead spells, you'll be using Atronachs. Sneak, you want to get the 3 times bonus for archery sneak attacks, as well as match out archery all together. Yeah, so this character is really good, I think, for a regular playthrough of Skyrim where you don't want to die. Maybe a master difficulty or maybe even legendary difficulty, just because the conjuration is so good at early levels. A flame atronach will help you out a lot, and archery is probably one of the safest roles you can be in this game. As a good archer, you want to not take very many hits from the enemies. Like our challenger here, he will use his conjuration spells to make the enemies hit them instead of him, and you can use lob arrows from the back. And also you do have some light armor on to be able to tank some damage, but you shouldn't really have to worry about that with your conjurations up. So that's kind of how you play this. You play as a sneaky archer, pretty much an assassin, until you get caught, and then you become sort of a battle mage using conjuration spells to keep yourself alive. So for shouts doesn't really matter. There's not really any role-playing ability to this. This is mostly just a way for you to beat the game easily and effectively. So Fusro Da is always good. Whirlwind Sprint is also very good as an archer. That way you can get around the battlefield quicker. If you're getting overwhelmed, you can Whirlwind Sprint out and get away, summon your Atronachs and such, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, for the armaments, you're going to need a bow. Whatever your choice to use. I use light armor, which I think you should as an archer because you'd be sneaking a lot. And I've never used glass, and I think glass looks really cool, so I use a glass bow with the glass arrows, as well as a glass body armor, boots, and gauntlets. And for the head, I use a hood, just for more of a Nightblade looking thing, kind of show you that you still use magic. I kind of like the look of it, so that's why I use that. For Standing Stone, I recommend using the Lover Stone, because the Lover Stone makes it so that all of your skills will increase 15% faster. So that's always good when you're leveling up, especially for this build, which is more of a build to help you play this game easily and effectively. And for attributes, which are our stats, between Magicka, Health, and Stamina. So this is kind of difficult to play this character like this, because you're going to need all 3 of the stats or attributes. You need a large Magicka pool to be able to conjure any Atronachs that you need. You need health in case you do get hit, and you need stamina to be able to hold your breath when you cock arrows, and when you shoot arrows, as well as to do your rolls on the ground when you sneak. So you're gonna need a bunch of all 3 of them, which is gonna be a little bit difficult to level this character up. That's why I recommend using a mage hood at the beginning of the game. That way you have enough Magicka to cast your conjurations. And at the early stages of the game, I would increase health first, second priority on magic, and then third on stamina, because stamina isn't as important as magic or health. So that is kind of the game, or kind of, not kind of the game, but kind of the build there. I really like this build. I had a lot of fun with the playthrough, and I've actually created a character on my own on my PC that I'm playing through this game with the same setup. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and make sure to leave a like and comment on it if you enjoy it, and also subscribe if you want to see more Skyrim content or any other content. Also, there's 2 videos right here of my previous builds that you can click on and check out those as well. And there's also a link in the description to the full playlist if you just want to sit down with some Doritos and some Mountain Dew and click play on that playlist and watch them all. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and this is Clayton, signing off.